Your brother needs the mansion more, my dad declared. They'd already planned the moving trucks. I quietly reviewed my real estate portfolio. The eviction notices for all 12 family properties were ready. I'm 29, and my family has no idea who actually owns the roofs over their heads. For 6 years, they've been living in my properties, thinking some faceless corporation saved them from foreclosure. That corporation is me. It started in 2016. I was 23, fresh off selling my productivity app to Google for $3.2 million after taxes. My family was drowning. Dad's construction business collapsed. Jake's McMansion was underwater by $200K, and Mom was having panic attacks about losing the family home. I called my college roommate Ben, who'd become a real estate attorney. We met at a Denny's at midnight. I want to buy all of it, I told him, before the banks auction them off. Ben looked at me like I'd lost my mind. That's 12 properties, Ethan. You're talking about $2.1 million minimum. I have it. We created Clearview Holdings LLC. Anonymous. Untraceable. Over 3 months, we quietly purchased every property at foreclosure prices. The main house, Jake's place, Aunt Linda's condo, even the beach cottage where we spent summers as kids. My family thought it was a miracle. Some mysterious investor bought their debt and never raised the rent. They threw a massive party to celebrate their second chance. At that party, Jake clinked his beer bottle and announced, "See, the universe rewards hard workers." Everyone cheered. I just smiled and paid the property taxes. For 6 years, I've been the silent safety net. Jake got promoted to regional manager, started driving a Tesla, joined the country club. Meanwhile, I run my software company from home in hoodies and graphic tees. To them, I'm the weird younger brother who does internet stuff and never grew up. 3 weeks ago, Jake's wife mentioned they were thinking about having a third kid. We'd need more space, she said, eyeing my 6-bedroom house. Last Tuesday, Dad called a family meeting. I walked into my parents' dining room, the one with the crystal chandelier I'd saved from auction. "We've been thinking about everyone's living situations," Dad started, hands clasped like he was about to deliver a sermon. "And we've made some decisions." Mom was smiling. Jake was leaning back in his chair with this satisfied look. "Jake, you've got the twins, another on the way. You're a man of stature now. You need a proper home." Dad turned to me. "Ethan, that mansion you're in, it's wasted on one person doing computer work. Jake needs that space." I felt my jaw tighten. "We've arranged for you to move into the garage apartment above Jake's current place," Mom added sweetly. "It's 600 square feet. Perfect for your lifestyle." Jake was already pulling up Zillow on his phone, looking at furniture for my house. "The moving company can have you out by the 1st of next month," Dad continued. "We'll handle everything," Aunt Linda chimed in. "And I'll take the beach cottage. I've always loved that place." They'd already divided up my properties like a estate will. My life's work parceled out to people who thought I was a charity case. I pulled out my phone, opened my banking app, pulled up the Clearview Holdings account. "Dad," I said quietly, "can I show you something?" I turned my screen toward the table, showed them the property management dashboard. 12 addresses listed, monthly expenses, tax payments, insurance renewals. "See this company? Clearview Holdings?" Dad squinted. "That's our landlord." "So what? That's me." The room went dead silent. "I created that LLC 6 years ago with my Google money. I bought every single property at foreclosure. The main house you're sitting in right now, I paid $340,000 cash in 2016. Jake's house, $280,000. The beach cottage, $190,000. Mom's face went white. "That's not possible. Check the county records. Every deed has been in my company's name for 6 years." I stood up, opened my laptop, pulled up the official property records. Clearview Holdings LLC owner. Clearview Holdings LLC taxpayer. Jake shot up. "This is insane. You can't just—" "I already did." I pulled out a folder from my bag. "These are notices to vacate. Professionally drafted. 30 days. Dad's voice was shaking. "You can't do this to your family. You just tried to make me homeless so Jake could have my house. A house I bought that I've lived in for 4 years." Mom started crying, but they weren't the tears that made me feel guilty anymore. "The moving company you mentioned?" I said, walking toward the door. "You're going to need it. All of you." I left the folder on the table. 12 notices. 12 addresses. All due on the same day. The garage apartment they'd picked out for me? That was actually Jake's problem now. Behind me, I heard Dad yelling, Mom sobbing, Jake frantically Googling property lawyers, the moving trucks they'd planned for my stuff. Turns out they'd need them after all.